Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Johnny Jett here with another episode of Fire Promoter Complete. Guys, this month we're on vacation. We're just going to hang out. We're going to just talk and chill. You know, we got this beautiful vista. You know, there's a palm tree growing in the middle of the patio here. We're just chilling. We're hanging out. We'll go over a little bit of what happened last time real quick here. So, last month, we did have Fuji Akatsuki making his debut. He beat Kagami. Sumo King is in Grenade Pro Wrestling, and he's making a big impact already, beating former Pro Wrestling Ace heavyweight champion Kagami. Triple H and Marty Scurll were in action. Unfortunately, they did lose to Takaya Kiryu and Hana Kimura. The ongoing feud between Thomas Walker, Bill Bullock, and Jeff Bryan and Kaientai occurred once more as those three men had injured the two halves of Kaientai, two of the three men of Kaientai. It's not halves, but they had injured Koichiro Togashi and Minz Teo. Then they had called out Taka on the show after that, beat up Taka. Then this show last month, they called out Taka and Koichiro, because Koichiro came back from injury. Beat them. Logically speaking, next time they'll be calling out all three members, because I think Minz Teo will be back from injury then. So we'll have our proper six-man match. Good building on that. Accidental building on that. But, good little feud going on there. Steve Corino was sent out to wrestle David Houston. Matt Robinson told Corino to do the right thing, and in the course of that match, Steve Corino beat David Houston, so we'll see how Matt Robinson reacts to that. Robinson, of course, has been courting David Houston recently, trying to get him into Pro Wrestling Ace. Sorry. Also in action, we had Batman and Spanky going up against Paul Collins and B. Priestley. Collins and Priestley had previously gotten a count-out victory over Batman, holding the Batman outside of the ring beyond the count of 10. So Batman was looking for revenge here, but it was Spanky who got revenge, shockingly enough. I don't know what's going on with my voice right now. But in our not main event, not semi-main event, the third from the bottom, fourth from the bottom, mid-card, I guess, the sixth match of the event. We had the Horsemen, led by Ric Flair, and consisting of Kenny Omega and Jeff Jarrett, taking on the Filthy Animals, and the Horsemen did get a successful victory over the Filthy Animals in that contest. Hulk Hogan took on Sergio Perez. Perez had scored 2 victories over Hogan, 2 pinfall victories over Hulk Hogan in the immediate previous months. Hogan here getting his win back, looking strong. That feud may continue, especially since Pro Wrestling Ace seemed to be gunning for the 6-man titles held by Hulk Hogan, Jack Howard, and David Houston. In action next, we had the Junior Heavyweight Championship on the line. Will Ospreay took on Hiro Mikami. Ospreay did defeat Hiro Mikami, so Will Ospreay is our new Junior Heavyweight Champion representing Pro Wrestling Ace. In the match that immediately followed, the Pro Wrestling Ace Heavyweight title was on the line as Matt Robinson took on Jack Howard. Howard was the champion. Matt Robinson defeated him, so Matt Robinson, once again, the Pro Wrestling Ace Heavyweight Champion. The Ace title is back in Pro Wrestling Ace. So that's a big moment right there, and that was a really good match, too. Then, unfortunately, in the main event, Goldust and Mickey Williams were having a great match, a fantastic contest. You should have seen it. It was so good. But then, out of nowhere, who comes out? David Houston comes out with a steel chair. He hits Mickey Williams. He hits Goldust. The referee's forced to call a disqualification in Mickey Williams' favor. He was hit first. So Mickey Williams gets the win, retains the title there. But then David Houston hits Goldust again, and then he leaves. Why would David Houston do this? We'll find out. Maybe this time, maybe next time. Well, probably not right now. We're on vacation, guys. We're on vacation. But big implications in the future there. We had to cut the feed because David Houston his attack was so vicious. Had to cut the feed. But I just kind of wanted to take a look at some of the other wrestlers out there, some of the other companies out there, because we do have like the ability to hire somebody while we're here on vacation, which sounds nice. I mean, that's how we got the Sumo King. We were on a sort of work vacation down in Mexico, so I feel like we could maybe hire somebody over here while we're in wherever we are. So let's just look and see if there's anybody out here that really tickles our fancy. Let's see. I mean, there's not really any need to hire anyone. Not strictly speaking. We've got pretty good money, but like we've got a really solid roster. We don't really need anybody. Akira Maeda was who we found last time. Let's see. Anybody over here in the North America? I'm gonna I really like Jonathan Morris's look. I like the Wandering Assassin's look. I'm actually gonna try to hire him. I think. Because I would like to bring him and Dan Harrison in as the assassins. That's just an obvious gimmick. Got the Pro Bono Assassin and the Wandering Assassin. Why wouldn't they be a tag team? He is hardcore, so he's not going to be like super hyped to work for us. But if we throw enough money at him, everybody likes money. He doesn't like money though. He's an assassin. You'd think he would come over here if the price is right? But no, apparently not. Okay, well, fair enough. Got all our scouts out. Let's see. Broker contract. Oh, this is to like make a little friendship sort of thing. I wonder if there's anybody I want to broker a contract with, whatever that means. I don't actually know what broker contract means. But we've been chummy with King of Glory for a minute. Let's see. Well, we've been friends with them for a minute. That didn't work. Okay. Can we broker a contract with somebody? Honestly, it would make sense to do it with Pro Wrestling Ace, right? Yeah. Sure. They turned it down too, but we've got a friendly relationship with them. Well, I don't really know what this does. I don't really know what brokering a contract or brokering a contract does. So I'm still gonna try it again because we're on vacation. We should make friends if nothing else, right? I don't know I don't know if I want to do it with one of the low ranked guys because I don't know what it does. Shouldn't I have like a really high ranked friendship? Unclear. Alright, well, let's try it with someone else that we're friends with. Can't do it with Ace. DFW, maybe? Red Ocean Wrestling? Okay. Easier to loan and borrow. Okay, from Red Ocean Wrestling. So we've got like it's like a talent sharing sort of thing with Red Ocean Wrestling. Why the hell do I want to be a friend with Red Ocean Wrestling? For a year now? I'm locked into that. Well, we can at least look and see how Red Ocean Wrestling's doing down here. They're our partner. They're ranked number 15. They've got, they have good popularity in every single region that we do not. So, I don't know. That's something. That's good. Let's look at. They ran 2 matches on their last card. Oh no. Okay, well, they ran 2 matches on their last card. Both of them were very good matches. They drew 34 people. out of 1,600. So, yikes. So we've got... okay, well, let's look at their roster. Maybe they've got a roster that's... like, well, okay, they've got Jin Kiratani, right? Oh yeah, Ricardo. He wanted to come work for us, and then we didn't book him. Well, in fairness, he probably would have no-showed us. But, I mean, okay. I think we've got all their real belts and stuff, but we could steal the tag titles, probably. That'd be fun. They've got Kensuke Sasaki? How did I not... I lingered over him multiple times and never noticed. They've got Kensuke Sasaki, so that's pretty cool. Alright, okay. We might try to run like a joint show with them. Or we might just try to steal their tag titles. Because we're nice people like that. So we've got our agreement with Red Ocean Wrestling. Fine. Okay. That works. That works. We've done something on vacation. Let's see here. I do kind of want to see... We've never actually checked out how the competition's doing whatsoever. Jeez. They've got so much money. They've got $200 million. How are we supposed to compete with a company that has $200 million? We've got, like, several times their roster. Maybe that's how they have so much money. But, wow. You know? It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. But they're our nearest competition in America, I think. Are they based in America? Because they're super over in Japan. Are we the highest popularity in America? No. New Century... I thought they were the Japanese company. I thought New Century Pro Wrestling was the Japanese company. They're strong style and everything. And they're based in... Yeah, so... What? Okay, so Spike Wrestling Association is they're based in America, but they're most popular in Japan. New Century Pro Wrestling, based in Japan, most popular in America and Latin America for some reason. And then there's King of Glory is very high up there in both America and Japan. Oh boy, we've got a ways to... I don't know how we're going to surpass these guys. They've got multiple B ranks. We've got one B and then several Ds. I don't know how we're going to surpass these guys. We're number 3. So our biggest competition is the Kings of Fighting Spirit, which is right here. And they're B in America, B in Japan, and B in Europe. And then the SWA, which is just a B in Japan. That's really strange. Why is that... Maybe I understand that it's like a composite of like all of their different stats and stuff. Like it goes with assets, and it's the number of title belts and how prestigious I guess those title belts are. But and maybe it's the number of wrestlers too. Is that what's buoying us? Because we've got 33 wrestlers under contract. Is that why? We're just, like, really over because we've got, like, a bunch of title belts and a bunch of wrestlers, and we're popular in one territory? Huh. See, I've never dug into this so much. I've never, like, really looked into, you know, how the different things factor into your ranking. I just always played the game and eventually got a popularity and was number 1, and then I was like, oh, all right, this is good enough. And that's usually been like by year like 7 or so, but I've never looked into exactly what factors into it. That's interesting. But all right, let's look at like what Spike was doing last month. All right, Red Dragon and Trevor Darius. They had some pretty good matches. Wait, Tetsuya Naito was here? Does he work for them? What? Who else is out there that's just working for people? Yeah, Naito. Naito's just working for Spike. Okay. Do you guys have any names that I'm gonna recognize immediately? No, nobody in New Century. I don't think. Yeah. King of Glory doesn't have anybody that I. But what about you? Anybody here? Any shooters? No. Ah, the Great Sasuke, of course. Tiger Jeet Singh came to work for Mexico. Makes sense. Anybody over here? No, it doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like they've got anybody that is outside of the game. No. Also no. I wish that the smaller companies would be more aggressive with hiring people. They should be. Right? They should want to grow too. They should be more assertive. But they're not. It's unfortunate, but they're not. They don't really seem to hire a lot of new people. Kensuke Sasaki aside. The world that doesn't change that much, which is kind of unfortunate. But it's not that deep of a game mode, I guess. It's very you-centric. You, the user, are driving forward a lot of the change. But okay, I know some people have been definitely leaving companies and stuff like that. So I guess they have replaced a few people in different places, but. It's interesting. It's just interesting. Okay. Alright. Yep, all our rankings are going to be good. Title belts. We've got 13 titles. That's pretty wild. Oh, we can't do an event or anything. We can... Maybe I should upgrade my training center. I could do that while we're on vacation. Yeah, we'll do renovations and stuff while we're on vacation. That's smart. Nobody's going to have to use it this month. We'll just go ahead and boost it up. And we can spend the money. We've got money to spare. No doctors. It's not normal yet. Yeah, let's give us a better rec room. The best rec room, in fact. How high can we go with the rec room? Okay, that's as high as we can go with the rec room for now. New judo coach, better judo coach. You know what? This is a bad idea, but it's vacation. You're supposed to spend way too much money on vacation. Yeah. There, I spent $1.4 million while we were on vacation. Plus the vacation costs. It'll be fine. This is good. We'll go ahead. We'll make a few new t-shirts. We will sell merch while we're on vacation. We may not sell out, but we will sell merch while we're on vacation. And hopefully that'll offset at least some of the cost. We can't sell snacks while we're on vacation. That's ridiculous. But yeah, maybe this will offset some of the cost of all the stuff we're doing. That's fine. How long do we have left with this? Unclear. Oh, well, we're about to break this contract anyway. Because we aren't performing an event this month. So we're about to be off TV. But that just opens us up to new and better television opportunities. Another station will probably swoop in. Or be popularity. We're still good. You know, we're still popular. We're still hype. Okay, well, we'll do something with Red Ocean Wrestling. We'll figure something out. I prefer it to have been Ace because, you know, we've been running a coexisting storyline with them forever. But, alright, let's... I don't think I've ever clicked either of those. How How long has Mickey Williams held the title now? It's been like almost 6 years. He's the only champion we've ever had. He's defended it 9 times. Oh, nice. Little smoking skull belt. That's fun. Well, Ospreay's the 7th junior heavyweight champion? Well, I guess that makes sense, because some people just can't hold on to it at all. B. Priestley. I think Hiro Mikami's got it the most times, and he's defended it the most times. 6-man, we've only had 1. Oh yeah, we have the new Century Pro Wrestling title. Mickey Williams has that. Right. Yeah, this is where we acquired it. Kiryu Collins Williams. 8th champion. He's got not the most title defenses on it, because we don't defend it anymore. We should defend that at some point. I want to get these other title belts from all the other major companies. I want to steal their belts, so that we have all the title belts, so no one else can wrestle for anything important. Oh, Tiger Jeet Singh's the champion in Mexico. Good for him. He worked for us for a little bit. And, okay, Ace, down here, we've got Matt Robinson in it's his second, right? Yeah, it's his second title reign. Howard's held it twice. He loses, man, every time. He holds it, and then he loses it. That's unfortunate. Matt Robinson held the title twice now. And Robinson always beats Howard for the title. That's interesting. Howard can't beat Matt Robinson. Big 6-man implications on that one. I thought we had Oni's title. I guess we don't. We should get that. DFW, Mickey Williams. Wait, Paul Collins has the DFW heavyweight title? Hold on. Tag team titles, but... Oh, wait, no. No, that's not. That's not the same Collins. That's Carolyn Collins. Paul Collins' wife. That makes sense. We should bring them in. That'd be nice. Bring them in, and then have Paul Collins win the title from his wife. That'd be good. That'd be fun. Yep, we have all the titles of theirs they've crowned, and we've got to steal these. We have to steal the tag team titles from them. Our tag team champions versus their tag team champions writes itself. Howard Super Lucha Heavyweight Champion, 2 wins on that title. Good. Yeah, David Houston doesn't really defend any of his junior titles, does he? We should maybe change that. We should make David Houston defend his titles more. Or, there could be other ways. Yeah, I'm just kind of screwing around this episode, just looking at the various different screens and such. I think I've looked at pretty much everything. And I guess that means that this episode is actually going to draw to a close. Again, we're on vacation, guys, so it's just me screwing around this episode. But fear not. I'm going to leave you with some kind of match too. It just won't be in Fire Promoter. I will simulate a match for you, though. I'm gonna do a quick cut right here, and then we'll come back with wrestling action. So bye for now. No, not bye. Oh no. All right, and we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Special attraction this evening: the rematch between Goldust and Mickey Williams. The title not on the line. I want to thank our friends here at Red Ocean Wrestling for sponsoring and hosting this event this evening. Goldust and Williams squaring off now. here in front of this capacity crowd. A lock up front chancery from Goldust. Has Williams down but not out there. They lock up one more time. Testing each other out, feeling each other out here. Goldust now with an eye rake to Williams. Williams locks him up, throws him into the turnbuckle, but now Goldust back out into the ropes he goes. Go kitchen sink attempt there by Williams. Not able to get the any success with it there. Brainbuster now has him up high and spills him to the outside of the ring. Does Williams, pursuing now. Referee not beginning a count. Goldust taunting Williams, has the weapon. Of course, no disqualification in this contest. No disqualification. No count out. But of course, no rope breaks either. I thought there were rope breaks. I guess not. Big Carolyn lift there from Williams. And goes for an ankle pick there, but no. Goldust able to counter. Biting now is Williams through the armored paint of Goldust. Jab to the face of Goldust, the champion here on the offense now. Again, title not on the line. Bragging rights certainly are, though. Throwing fists back and forth, Goldust and Williams. They lock up, headlock now from Mickey Williams. Testing each other out, feeling each other out here. Goldust bleeding a little bit under the paint there. Big body slam there. And out comes our third contestant here. David Houston with a big Carolyn lift on the outside from Williams. David Houston, of course, coming into this contest at the 5-minute mark. This match is a gauntlet, I'm being told. Williams with the claws, shades of Wolverine to Goldust. Headbutt from Williams. And now swinging away is the champion, but Houston and Goldust and Houston now squaring off. An attempted spear there. Oh my lord. Big German on the outside, and you see these kendo sticks just accumulating on the outside of the ring in this ringside area here. Big Manhattan drop from Goldust, but oh my lord. Guys, it's a charity match. You don't have to go, oh, Mickey Williams doesn't care. He's not here for the charity. He's here to hurt people. Oh my god. Oh, double underhook, but no, Williams reverses there and picks up the chair. Swinging wildly is Williams. Williams just really going to work with that chair. Into the ropes goes Houston's Russian leg sweep by Goldust to Williams. Big body slam now from Williams. He goes to get that chair again, just wanting to do damage. But, oh, neck breaker on the chair by Goldust. Double underhook. He's going for the Angel's Wings. Houston to Goldust. And now the fork. And now both David Houston and Goldust bloodied here by Mickey Williams. Big brainbuster on the way from Williams. Crashing down is David Houston. Elbow drop from the Bizarre One to the Anti-Gravity Kid. Good jab there from Goldust, but he gets slammed for his trouble. And now Goldust on the outside while Williams and Houston square off. And we got our next contestant, Jack Howard, coming to the ring right now. Jack Howard, of course, your former Pro Wrestling Ace Heavyweight Champion, the ace of Grenade Pro Wrestling. Big Hawaiian Smasher on Houston now from Howard. Big backdrop on Williams now. teaming up with Goldust, but no, Houston able to fight off both Howard and Goldust. Front chancery here. Houston and Howard, both two-thirds of the six-man champions, squaring off while Williams goes to work on Goldust. Rolls Goldust up after that Carolyn lift. Master Ref making the count, 2. That could be it. No, Goldust able to kick out there. Double underhook from Howard. No, but from Houston, Howard reverses. Goldust with the pinning attempt, but only gets a 1 count there on Williams. Russian leg sweep from the Bizarre One. Goes for a pin here. 1, no. Williams able to kick out there. While Houston going for some submission. Oh! Houston and Howard now squaring off. Short arm lariato there by Howard. German suplex is on the way for David Houston. Covers him up. 1, 2. This could be it. No. David Houston able to stay alive, but just barely. You know, I think it's kind of strange how Houston and Howard are going after one another. You'd think they would team up. Oh, Jack Howard seemingly just willing to go to any lengths here. He'll fight anybody to win this match. Bragging rights, of course, on the line in this charity event. Again, hosted by Red Ocean Wrestling. We want to thank them for the opportunity to entertain you, the professional wrestling fans. And Howard now going perhaps for a big package pile driver, but no, doesn't able to get it. And Houston with that nice face slam gets a 2 count on Goldust. Howard throws Williams to the outside in response to being dumped out there himself. Little tit for tat on that one. Howard tries for something on Goldust. Oh, but no, now Williams stabbing, and every single person except for Mickey Williams is bloodied as Matt Robinson, your Pro Wrestling Ace heavyweight champion, makes his way into the ring. And you know, there's a lot of personal grudges in this match. There's a lot of people who have problems with one another in this contest, not the least of which Jack Howard and Matt Robinson. Roll up now from Houston, a 2 count, but no. Williams able to kick out there. Goldust looks like he is not doing so well, as Mickey Williams just caning everybody. Howard, Houston covers him to a 1, 2. This could be a no. Williams able to get out of that fall attempt, and now just stabbing as Matt Robinson hooks on the Boston Crab. Oh, looked like a double team attempt there between Williams and Robinson. Into the ropes goes Robinson. Super kick from Houston. Armbar applied by Matt Robinson. Up to the top rope goes Houston. Splashes onto Howard. Headlock but reverses there. Short arm lariat from Howard to Houston. And a big back body drop by Matt Robinson. Throws up that Pro Wrestling Ace 2 sweet hand gesture. Big body slam from Howard. And you know, there are a lot of grudges in this match. Houston seems to have problems with both Williams and Goldust. We've seen that in recent months. Jack Howard, of course, a big rival for Matt Robinson. Robinson has been scouting David Houston for Pro Wrestling Ace. Everyone in this match so far has some kind of connection to each other, as Goldust taps out to the Cobra Clutch there from Mickey Williams. Goldust, the first man eliminated here, and we have Grenade Pro Wrestling Originals in the ring. Robinson, Williams, Houston, and Howard, they built this company. Cover now from the face slam, but no. Surprisingly, Mickey Williams broke it up there, and now out comes Hulk Hogan. Hogan immediately going to work, trying to wake up Howard there, it looked like. But Howard slamming him, just fighting on instinct. I think the blood in his face, blood in his eyes, really construing it, confusing him about who he's fighting. Hulk Hogan, of course, has to be one to watch in this one. Hulk Hogan, the third man of the six-man tag team champions. Him, Howard, and Houston, all partners, all champions here. Every man in this ring holds a title, holds a major title. Houston tapped out. Houston forced to tap out there by Matt Robinson. Robinson goes to work on Hogan. Hogan was lifting him up with that weapon there. Bad intentions from the Hulkster, perhaps. Robinson with the arm bar to Hogan. And the fans here are going ballistic, ladies and gentlemen. The star power in the ring right now. Who couldn't? Who wouldn't be going ballistic? Hogan with the kendo stick. Looked like he was going to attack Jack Howard there. Hogan and Robinson, Howard and Williams, six-man champions, going to work here against their opponents. Oh, and it looks like maybe they've switched opponents a little bit here. Out of the ring, and now Hogan throwing Jack Howard out of the ring. You have to wonder what the Hulkster was thinking there as he goes up against Matt Robinson here. Robinson with these knees to the midsection of the Hulkster. I guess we have to keep in mind Jack Howard has defeated Hulk Hogan on numerous occasions. So maybe Hogan a little bit wary of his own partner in this contest, especially given that only one man can win this one. As out comes the Nature Boy Ric Flair. I don't know how he got the positioning to make himself come out this late into the contest, but Ric Flair, of course, one to watch as he goes to work now fighting both Hogan and Robinson in the ring as Mickey Williams just brutalizing Jack Howard on the outside there, stabbing away on him with that fork. Williams back into the ring now. Big deadlift German suplex from the champion to the Nature Boy. Ric Flair, of course, has been waiting to get his hands on Mickey Williams. He's been wanting to get a chance at Mickey Williams for quite some time now. Especially ever since Mickey Williams won their title match via countout. Well, there's no countouts here. There's no way for Mickey Williams to weasel his way out of this one. Williams thrown to the outside by Hogan. And now Howard attacking Hogan there. They tie up front chancery from Hogan. Trouble in paradise here between those two men. Two of the members of Triple H. Big pile driver there from Flair. And going for it in stereo now on Matt Robinson. Rodeo stretch by Howard on Flair. Drop kick from Flair to the knees of Jack Howard, but gets a bunch of kicks from Matt Robinson for his troubles. They lock up Flair and Hogan being fought off by Matt Robinson. What a sight to see. The ace of pro wrestling ace. As Hogan goes for a pin on Flair, but no. Not able to get it this time. A lock up here. Williams and Hogan were squaring off for a second there, but now Howard and Hogan now. Flair has a chair. Running. Power slam there from Hogan. Covers Robinson. 1, 2. No. Pro Wrestling Ace Heavyweight Champion gets out of that one. Cover for Howard. Howard eliminated. Howard eliminated by Flair. As, oh my, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Stone Cold. Stone Cold. Stone Cold. Stone Cold going to town on Ric Flair, on Mickey Williams. Hogan and Austin teaming up to fight Mickey Williams, but now Austin, DTA, attacks Hogan. Goes back to Williams, neck breaker from the rattlesnake. What a momentous occasion. Hulk Hogan and Steve Austin in the same ring as Mickey Williams. Kendo stick shot to Hogan. Hogan just completely acted like nothing even happened. Austin now working on Ric Flair. Working on Hogan. What a surprise entrant here. Thanks to Red Ocean Wrestling. I didn't even know they were in contact with Austin. Mickey Williams stabbing Hogan in the head now with that international object. Big spinning kick from Robinson puts, oh my God, on the chair. Robinson powerbombed onto that chair there by Hulk Hogan. Every man for himself in this contest. And now Flair and Williams trading blows as Austin just watches. Austin now going to work on Matt Robinson, pile driver on the chair, pile driver from Austin. Oh, Flair and Williams squaring off. Hogan and Austin squaring off. What a match. And you're watching it all thanks to Grenade Pro Wrestling and Red Ocean Wrestling. A 2 count, 3 count. Hogan pinned by Austin. And Austin now fighting Mickey Williams. Fighting Mickey Williams and Williams catching a big roundhouse kick there from Matt Robinson. Your final 4 here. Matt Robinson, Mickey Williams, and Steve Austin and Ric Flair. Knee crusher to Williams from the Nature Boy. Austin covers Robinson. 1, no. Flair saving Matt Robinson. Perhaps collusion between the 4 Horsemen and Pro Wrestling Ace. Or are they just partners of opportunity? Williams biting the head of Steve Austin, biting the Texas Rattlesnake, cannibalizing Stone Cold. Austin with a big football tackle, figure 4 applied to Flair, a 3 count. Austin pins Mickey Williams. Mickey Williams eliminated by Steve Austin. And now Flair catching hands from the Rattlesnake. Flair fighting off Robinson and Austin, but now Austin and Robinson squaring off. God, I hope we can hire Austin after this. Big fight feel here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, at this charity event. Big backdrop there. Austin reversed there by Robinson. Robinson fighting Flair, fighting Austin. Big body sleeper here to Flair from Robinson. Cover from Flair, but Austin saving Matt Robinson. And Flair, Robinson now squaring off. Rolling punch, discus punch from Matt Robinson to Steve Austin as now the Nature Boy just starts to choke the Rattlesnake. That's not a euphemism. Nice heel kick there from Matt Robinson. Flair with a jawbreaker. Both Robinson, all men up to their feet now. Robinson and Flair squaring off into the turnbuckle for Flair. Into the ropes for Robinson. Knee strike to the face of Steve Austin. And now going for the Dominator on Austin is Matt Robinson. Robinson and Austin now working in tandem for some reason. Big double brain buster to Ric Flair, sends him to the outside. Austin with a stunner, by God. Stunner number 2. How could any man survive 2 Stone Cold Stunners in a row? But Matt Robinson, a superhuman, surviving, continuing to fight. Flair with a pile driver on that stack of dimes he calls a neck. Flair and Robinson trading blows. Robinson getting the better of the Nature Boy. Robinson sending Austin into the ropes, shoulder tackles him back down, and now Flair and Robinson squaring off. Discus punch to the Nature Boy, and now Robinson has a chair. Swinging wildly. It's a charity event, guys. It's a charity event. I expect this out of Mickey Williams. I don't expect it out of Matt Robinson. That snake in the grass, Matt Robinson, wanting to hurt both of these men. And now a punch to the face, the Luthez press to Robinson from Austin, but no. Robinson able to get out of it. Looked like Flair was looking for the figure 4 there. That would definitely do a lot of damage to the already damaged knees of Stone Cold Steve Austin. Robinson being smart here, staying away from the other 2 men, taking his moment, catching his breath. Looked like he was going to go after Flair for a second there, but no, he turned his attention back to Steve Austin. Oh, my Lord. Football tackle there from Ric Flair, and now Austin just punching away at Flair, but Robinson taking advantage now. Body sleeper to Ric Flair. Is this it? Rear naked choke. Could be it. No, Ric Flair able to survive. Big body slam. Is that going to be how? No. That's not going to be how it ends for Ric Flair, but this could be how it ends for Matt Robinson. Pile driver from the Nature Boy, but Flair sent into the ropes. Every man in this contest giving it all they've got for this capacity crowd. And another pile driver to the weak neck of Austin. Oh my God. And pile driver to Robinson now. Flair dealing out pile drivers like they're his finishing maneuver. Austin was going for something on the top rope. That's weird for Steve Austin, but an arm bar is not weird for Matt Robinson. He eliminates the Nature Boy. It's Austin. You can't pin him. He's already eliminated. It's Austin and Robinson. Robinson and Austin. They're the final 2 men in this contest. And now Dominator from Matt Robinson rolls the rattlesnake over. Knee to the face. What's he looking for here? Put him away, Robinson. Make yourself famous at this charity exhibition match. Austin gets him up, back behind, no reversal from Matt Robinson. Rolling armbar from Matt Robinson, that's it! Matt Robinson beats Ric Flair, beats Steve Austin. Your Pro Wrestling Ace heavyweight champion, Matt Robinson, wins this contest. I hope you guys had fun with the this little charity event that I threw while we were on vacation. It was vacation for the office staff mostly. The top of the card had to work, but yeah. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna cut it off there with that nice little charity gauntlet we threw. Hope you guys had fun, and if you did, do the YouTube stuff. You know what it is. Like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll be back next time with the continuation of of the show. The show we do, this one that I've forgotten the name of. Fire Promoter Complete. That's it. I'll see you guys later. Jesus.